welcome back. We're going to find out what you need to know for your greatest and highest good at this time. The intention is that you will hear exactly what you need to hear to help you wherever you are on your journey. If you're looking for a private reading or healing, there is a pinned post on my Instagram with a list of services that we provide, and you can reach out to me at any time to discuss what would best serve you where you are on your journey. All right, let's see. So we have Three of Wands coming out with a Two of Pentacles, which did come out in reverse. So I'm sensing that there is a shift that is happening in your journey. You've already kind of made the decision about which way it is that you want to go, but the balance that is now required in your life with this shift, having to balance perhaps work life or family or just all those other little things that have a demand on your time, your attention, your energy, because you're choosing this new pathway forward, this new opportunity, all of these other things are kind of back being juggled, and you're trying to find the flow of this new season, and it seems to be presenting you with a challenge, and you're being asked to take a moment to kind of pause and put into place a plan, because whether or not you were actually prepared for this, there's a sense that order is kind of needed to help you make the most of this opportunity. Tell me more, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles. So whatever this opportunity that has presented itself to you, it is going to be something that helps you develop abundance in your material world, and something that is going to help you build whatever your personal legacy is, whatever that means to you. Things that you've worked on in the past, you may be feeling some, I keep hearing regret and remorse, but it's much more just you don't quite see yet how the things that you've done in the past have prepared you for this. And so you're feeling a little bit unprepared. You're not quite seeing how this is moving you forward to where you want to be, because you're still kind of stuck in that energy of, I don't know how this is all going to work out. You can't quite see that yet. But I think if you take this time to create a plan for yourself, that masculine energy, then you're going to be able to find that balance and make it flow for you. Yeah. It's this having to find a balance between the masculine and feminine energy that is needed between this. And the Two of Cups came out with the Eight of Wands. So if you are in a partnership, you are in a connection, there, or even if this is a collaborative effort, there's definitely this element of two people having to work together to make this happen. There is communication needed. So whether you need help and you need to kind of allocate or designate different things that need to get done, it's time to put everything back on the table and say, how can we make this work realistically, right? What is the reality of this situation? How can we work together to find this balance and to really come into this place of harmony? Because that's what this Two of Cups is about. It's all about bringing things back into harmony, and this Eight of Wands being about change and communication and collaboration and bringing all of those ideas together in a more streamlined space. So that only comes about by taking the time to pause and put everything out there and look at all of it kind of with a bird's eye view, and really ascertain, what has to get done now, what can be put aside for later, how are all of these elements working together. What else do we need to know about this? Ace of Cups. This is going to open you up to a very abundant and fulfilling season of your life. But that's only going to come about by the ability to communicate your wants, your needs, desires, what you're able to do, what you're not able to do, and from taking the time to fill up your own cup. And once you're able to find that balance between your internal masculine, feminine, the masculine, feminine in your partnership, the elements between, you know, perhaps work or whatever the situation may be, once you do that, it's from that internalized flow that you're going to be able to give to other areas of your life, perhaps in a way that you have not been able to in other seasons, just because you are going to be stepping into a space where you are more conscious and cognizant of how to maintain that balance within yourself. King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles coming out here. A very interesting pair. So you're being asked to utilize your masculine energy in that idea where you want to be clear and precise and very direct with yourself and others about what needs to happen, how, and why. And it's from that clarity, from that very firm action, that the feminine within you is going to be able to really take what you have available to you and expand that to be creative, co-creative, and to take creative energy and create something very solid and stable within yourself as well as outside of yourself, and kind of keeping the emotion out of it. Even though we do have the Two of Cups, it's much more about keeping the emotions in balance and the head over heart in this instance, where you don't want the emotions to be what's driving you in the season. You want to be very clear and firm within your own boundaries so that you can really come back into alignment and materialize this reality for you, because this opportunity, whether you've fully stepped into it yet or not, you're at the door. You're like literally on the threshold here, and it's something that's materializing fairly quickly for you, whether you see it or not. But this is only really going to be able to fully mature and kind of settle into your reality firmly and stably if you can find that clarity about what you want and make it happen. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles here. It's that accomplishment and just that material sense of well-being that kind of feeds into other areas, right? Because when you're able to invest in yourself in a healthy way, that energy pours back out, right? And once, you know, the money is flowing and things, you're able to invest in other areas of your life in ways that further help you feel good about yourself and support the future that you're creating. Your guidance is to be aware of the options that may be available to you or may that be presenting themselves to you, because not all that glitters is gold. Be aware of any of the self-sabotaging behaviors that may be distracting you, or where you may be self-sabotaging or shutting down, so that because things are overwhelming, it comes back to that King of Swords and this idea of needing to kind of put everything out there so that you can see it and really sit with that and decide what is right for you, what is truly in alignment for you, and what it is that you want out of your life. Any last guidance or advice for the collective? We have the Death card coming out with Page of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. So for me, it's just reiterating this idea of needing to put an end to pattern behaviors and thoughts from your past that have previously held you back from being able to take these steps before. You have these ideas and these opportunities that have presented themselves, but your idealistic nature and the emotion of it has kind of pulled you off course in the past, whether it be not invested in it enough or overly investing, and you're being asked to pull that energy back, that emotional energy, and to temper it so that you can have that clarity and to make the necessary steps in which you can move forward with this opportunity in a more logical and grounded way this time. Perhaps this previously that it's come up, you've gotten overly excited about it, or you started overgiving, running before you could walk kind of energy, and you're being asked to kind of slow it back down, take a step at a time, and not to rush this, because it has the potential of being something that is very stable for you, something that can be long-term and provide you with the abundances on all levels that really lend itself to success for whatever that means for you. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, just bringing everything back into that harmonious state, but also being communicative with others about what that is and whether or not something aligns with what you want, because it's only from being able to communicate that are you going to be able to accept or decline offers that are meant for you, that get you closer to where you want to be. All right, I hope you heard what you needed to hear. Again, there is a pinned post on my Instagram if you would like a personal. Comments, questions, or concerns, my inbox is always open.